Hey guys, welcome back to Coins and Cash with Brittany. Today I'm going over 5 Washington quarters that are selling online for a lot of money. And without further ado, let's hop into this video. Up first, we have a 1932S Washington quarter graded by PCGS at an AU 50. Now the first thing you're going to notice is that this coin has some wear and tear to it. AU 50 is actually the lowest end of the about uncirculated right before it gets into the extra fine grade. So this coin has been passing through people's hands. It's been used in transactions before someone noticed that it was a rare and valuable coin. Now in 1932 is the first year the Washington quarter was ever produced, and it was produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco Mint. Now majority of the Washington quarters you are going to come across are not going to be rare and valuable. However, it has a very low mintage of 408,000. So even though this coin has some wear and tear to it, it's still sold for $169. Our next coin of the day is a 1983 P Washington quarter graded by PCGS at a mint state 63. And looking at the back of this quarter, nothing stands out as to why this coin would have sold for $336 until you flip it over to the front and notice that this Washington quarter looks a little bit different. It has this brown, bronzy color to it. And that is because the obverse is missing the clad layer. A lot of the times when you're looking at older coins, they can become discolored. So how can you tell the difference between a coin that has naturally oxidized versus a coin that is missing a clad layer? And the thing you want to do is weigh your coin. Washington quarters should weigh 5.67 grams. However, this coin weighs 4.61 grams. So if you think your Washington quarter is missing a clad layer, make sure you weigh your coin to see what it's weighing, and if it weighs around 4.61 grams, you may have a quarter worth $336. A very beautiful Washington quarter we have here. This is a 1949D Washington quarter graded by PCGS at a mint state 67, and the first thing you may notice is this coloration or toning happening on the obverse and reverse of this coin. Now toning is an oxidation process where the air will interact with the metals of the coin and can range from all colors of the rainbow. Now that we've got the toning out of the way, let's go over the D mint mark. Now this stands for the Denver Mint, and that is located on the reverse of the coin at the bottom center above the E and R in quarter. Lastly, this coin was graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 plus. That is 3 grades away from the perfect grade of 70. Now that plus designation is given by a grader who says that this coin looks really good for its grade, but it doesn't quite meet the standards for the next grade. So that plus designation is going to give it some additional value. And this is a really high grade for this coin, which is why it sold for $600. Our second to last coin of the day is a 1934 Washington quarter graded by PCGS at a mint state 67 plus. We already went over what the plus designation means by the previous coin, but what does light motto mean? So I'm going to pop up on the screen to show you the difference between light, medium, and heavy motto. So let's take a look at In God We Trust on the front of the coin. And for the light motto, it's going to be weakly entered into the die, and it's going to appear somewhat fuzzy. It's not going to be as crisp and clear as the heavy motto will be. And there have in fact only been 10 graded in the 67 plus and none finer. So this would be considered a top pop coin. So due to the fact that this is a top pop coin, being in that very high grade of a mint state 67 plus is why this Washington quarter sold for $3,000. Our last and final coin of the day is a 1932D Washington quarter graded by PCGS at a mint state 65. Now this is the sister coin to the very first coin that we went over. It is from the Denver Mint and is one of the key dates for the Washington quarter set with a mintage of only 436,800 coins. coins. And this Washington quarter has some toning. Now, toning is subjective. Some collectors may look at this and say that this is a very ugly coin and they would not want it in their collection, and others may pay a high premium for it. Even though the 1932S Washington quarter has a lower mintage, it is much scarcer for the 1932D Washington quarter to be in mint state 65 and higher, due to the fact that this is a key date coin in that mint state 65 grade is why it sold for $7,800. If you guys enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you liked, commented, and subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.